afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Namit. Please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
How do you feel?
I feel a little bit nervous.
Little bit nervous. Little bit of nervousness is good.
Yeah.
Namit, what's the date today?
Today is 24th of Jan, I guess.
24th of Jan, sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Please tell us about yourself, Namit.
Okay, so hi panelists. I'm Namit Kumar and currently I'm a final year student of Sri Venkateshwara College. I'm pursuing BCom there and I have a little bit inclination towards marketing since I've worked in multiple marketing internships for various startups and brands, and I like music. I perform music, so that is one thing that I like.
What do you like about music? Like, I can see over here you have mentioned I perform arts, music, singing, songwriting, and even filmmaking.
Yeah.
So that's quite diverse.
Yeah.
What instrument do you play?
I play a guitar.
You play the guitar. And how long have you been doing that?
I have been playing it for 3 years now.
Nice. So you must be very familiar with the strings of the guitar.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me the 6 notes.
C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
Are you sure it's in that order?
Yes, ma'am.
Pakka.
Yes, ma'am.
Repeat it.
C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
Okay. You think if I Google right now, it's going to be correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what kind of songs do you sing?
I sing a little bit indie songs. It's a bit lo-fi and it's more towards the composition and with the deep lyrics.
Okay. There's something very interesting that I have seen in your resume also.
Yes, ma'am.
You have mentioned 3 internships.
Yes, ma'am.
One is with HIFY,
Yes,
then Fugo and Handmade Happiness.
Yes, ma'am.
With HIFY, you have said that you were the content and campaign manager.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you do with them exactly?
So I joined this internship in September last year and I was solely managing their content for the month. Since my cat was also near, so I just joined it for a month, and for the whole month I talked to the founder and she asked me to upload a reel and upload a post every day. So for the entire 30 days I planned a content for them, a content calendar for them, and then I shot the content for them. I like from planning the content till shooting the content, everything was done by me. So yeah, I was there.
So this was for Truvi, you said, the ketchup.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Tell us some more products, some more names.
So this was just, I was just working with Truvi. The brand name which I was recruited was Honest Innovations for You.
Yes.
But I was solely managing the Truvi page.
But still, I'm sure you must be aware of some of the names, some of the product names of the company.
They don't have more products. They have another service-based industry which is for moms, specifically for moms, and the Truvi is also for moms.
Okay. That's all from my end.
Namit, you have been in filmmaking, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
so your experience must be good in this, in filmmaking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, where did Lal Singh Chadda goes wrong?
So I haven't watched the whole film,
Okay.
but it's a little bit slow in the story.
Okay.
To be very honest, I went to watch that film in the cinema hall and then left in the middle because I couldn't relate to the story. I couldn't connect.
That's what I want to know. Where do you think where it went wrong?
The characters were not connected enough. And people had already seen. I forgot the name of the film, but the people have already seen the original film.
Okay.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, the Forrest Gump. People had already seen that.
But do you think the
they
large,
were
I mean, in India, the Forrest Gump is as famous as any other Bollywood film?
So nowadays it is. If you ask someone about films, they mostly demean Bollywood films.
That must be the students' market. I'm sure most of the students are aware of the Forrest Gump. But the public that we have in villages and in tier 2 cities, do you think they are as much aware of the Forrest Gump and that's the reason the Lal Singh Chadda goes wrong?
So looking at the village people or the tier 2 people, they aren't the target market for filmmaking.
Okay, you are a social media manager, right?
Yes, sir.
If you have to sell Lal Singh Chadda movie as a social media manager, what marketing plan you will make for this film?
So initially I would put up posts and content based on characters itself. I would like to indulge the audience also. So I would ask the audience as in where they relate to the characters.
How will you do that? I just want to know this.
So supposedly, if Lal Singh Chadda was is the character that I'm playing in a post, I would ask the audience which part of the film.
How will you make this character viral through social media?
So I asked the audience to tell us, like in the comments down below, they relate the characters to one of their own life incidents, and that with more comments, the reach increases for the post, and once the reach increases, it becomes viral.
Okay, but I mean, I don't think there is some content there where it will went viral. I mean, what will you create in the market that it goes viral? Leave it. Okay, you have been a lot in digital marketing, right?
No, sir. I have
Your
been in social
experience-
media marketing.
Social media marketing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you have been a marketing intern also, right? So you're
Yes, sir.
your interest is in MBA marketing, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you have in your pocket as of now?
As of now, I just have a pen, I guess.
Okay. Do you have a wallet, a phone, anything else?
I left it outside.
Okay. Sell me the phone that you are carrying.
Okay, so it's a Realme 8. The camera is really good, and which is one of the reasons why I bought it. And even though I work on social media a lot, so it helps me. It does not get
Sell it to me. I'm an educator, and I
Yeah.
belongs to education industry. Sell it to me.
So you belong to tech ed industry,
Yes.
right? So tech ed industry, you need a technological device at all times, and the connectivity is really nice. So you can take a class whenever and wherever you need. Again, the camera is also nice. So even in a dull lighting, you could actually take up classes with your camera on.
Let me give you a situation, Nimit, and I want you to tell me what would you do, how would you go about with it.
Yes, sir.
Let's say you are making a film along with 4 of your buddies, 4
Yes,
of your
sir.
teammates, and it is for an international film competition, and the instructions are clear that no part of the film can be lifted from any other previous movie. It has
Yes,
to be
sir.
an original film. A day before the festival, before your film is to be screened, you realize that one part of it has actually been lifted from a previous movie by one of your teammates. You and the other team members were not aware of it, and it is at the 11th hour that you have realized it. You don't have enough time to make edits. The screening is tomorrow itself. What would you do in this situation?
So towards the end or during that scene, it would take hardly a minute or two to just write down the sources, just mention the sources there, and then I would approach the organizing team for the event, and I would tell them ki this has happened, the scenario that has happened, and we have mentioned the sources, we have given the sources.
If you mention the source, your film is rejected. Doesn't get screened.
But the ethical step would be to mention the sources, to like give them credits for their work if one of my teammates has copied it. So like we do give credits in these.
But if you do, your film doesn't get screened, and the entire team gets penalized for nothing, just for one person's mistake.
So the penalty for the entire team would be just getting out for one competition. But I would make sure harsh steps is taken against the one candidate who made this. Apart from that, winning unethically a competition, like unethically winning a competition, wouldn't be something which my team also would be proud of.
Okay. You have mentioned that you have participated, you have interned at 3 different places.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me one instance where you came up with some out-of-the-box idea, some out-of-the-box solution at any of these 3 internships?
Okay, so it was a solution that I gave them. So when I was working at Fugo, there was a photographer who was called for the shoot, for the product shoot, and on the same day another event came up where we were gonna test the product because it was a new product in the market. So it clashed, the dates clashed, the photographer's date and the event's date. So I asked them to like let me handle the photo shoot, and I was just an intern, but I convinced the founder to let me handle that photo shoot, considering my background in filmmaking and all of that. So I managed the whole photo shoot all by myself, and the founder went to the event and attended that event.
That does prove that you are someone who would step up to the occasion.
Yeah.
I was looking more for something that had an innovative solution.
I also planned the whole photo shoot, be it going through the Pinterest and taking up ideas from there, creating new ideas for them, basically designing all the photos for them, for their websites, for their social medias.
Okay. Could you quickly tell me what are the subjects that you developed interest in during your graduation?
So first of all is marketing.
Okay.
Currently I'm studying advertising, which just started, like my semester started a week ago. Then there is business management, organizational behavior.
Can you give me an example of a marketing campaign from in the recent times, maybe last 1 or 2 years, which really captured your imagination, something that you really were inspired by?
Okay. So I would like to talk about Mama Earth, the company. So during the lockdown.
Who owns Mama Earth?
I'm not sure the name.
Okay, go on.
Okay. So during the lockdown, Mama Earth rose, like the shares rose, and the market share also grew tremendously. That was because they started targeting, since it was a lockdown, people were consuming a lot of content, be it on social media, be it on YouTube. So they deliberately took up influencers. They took up influencer marketing. If you open YouTube, you would see a lot of YouTube streamers who were continuously streaming, were giving out coupon codes like Mama 2020, 2021, 22 and all of that, which grew the market share. Again, apart from that, the brand name Mama Earth also, and the fact that they did this marketing thing where with every order you will get.
Did you study the basics of finance during your graduation?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, talk about 3 basic financial statements, most important financial statement of a company.
Journal, ledger, trial balance.
Okay, and how they are different from each other?
So journal is the primary statement where we record the transactions. Trial balance is a table where we accumulate all the amounts.
What's the importance of trial balance? Why do we make this?
So to make sure that all the accounts have the right amount, it's basically to tally all the amounts from the journal.
Okay. What is the importance of a profit loss account?
It determines the profit or the loss for the company. It also has the operating and non-operating expenses and incomes.
Nimit, you've mentioned over here you're a good orator.
Yes.
How good an orator are you? How good?
I'd like to give an instance.
Of course.
So once I was performing music and it was 2:30 a.m. in the night, and there were 8,000 people whom I was talking to. It was an online YouTube stream. So I started performing at 2:30 in the night and I went on till 3:30. And when I'm performing music, I also talk about my music. Like since it's an original music, I like to explain what the music is about, what the lines are about.
Can you speak 2 minutes on the brand of the shirt you are wearing now?
I guess it's Peter England. And even though Peter England does not sound an Indian brand, it is an Indian brand, which I recently came to know, and I was really shocked to know that. So it's a good brand, and yeah, it's good to know that it's adding to the Make in India campaign also.
Okay, one more line. Simply sitting here getting bored. That's the line. Speak on that. You're an orator.
Simply sitting here
getting bored.
Okay. Okay. So, do I need to narrate a story or anything?
You can talk anything. You're an orator. Orator means you can just talk anything. Come up with a story. Simply sitting here getting bored.
Okay. So, simply sitting here getting bored. One of you might be getting bored right now. If like my conversations or my topics for the conversations aren't something which you are interested in, and even though I'm trying my best to inculcate everything that I can, someone might get bored, and if they are, they could use something which they like doing. Like someone, like when I'm sitting outside and I was waiting for my interview, I was getting really anxious.
Okay,
So,
that's enough.
yeah.
Relax.
Thank
You don't need to worry.
I have just one more thing.
Yes, sir.
You have mentioned that you are into songwriting as well. So do you
Yes.
write your own songs?
Yes, sir.
Could you? I would love it if you could sing an original song for us.
Can I have a sip of water?
Please have to. You know, it's original songs are hard to come by these days.
So, so this is the first song that I wrote. This was back in November 2020. The name of the song is Duriyan, and it's there on Spotify as well. So I'll just sing the first few lines of this. Duriyan, ye majburiyan, tere mere darmiyan, tu paas hai या कहीं दूर है ना समझे दिल ये मेरा